What's up, family? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Freddie Johnson, aka Freddie's Blades, aka DJ Doxology. Just reaching out to you right here from my suite here in Iron Cuts Barber Den in Atlanta, Georgia, in the Buckhead area, and just want to real quick just share some very vital information. Today we're going to talk a little bit about goal setting. It's very important that we be very clear about the goals that we set, because if you want to be able to hit a target, you have to be very you have to know exactly what you want, and you have to be very good at communicating to yourself and to anyone who may be connected to you, whether it be your team, whether it even be an accountability partner, to be able to communicate clear goals so that you will have more success in being able to accomplish those goals. First thing I want to talk about, and this video is not going to be long at all, and that is what a clear goal is not. Okay, we don't want to say stuff like, you know, I want to make 6 figures this year. 6 figures is not a clear goal. 6 figures could be $100,000. 6 figures could be $999,999. So you just want to be very clear on the exact amount that you want to make. I want to make $150,000 this year. I want to make $500,000 this year. I want to make $750,000, you know, this year. And you have to be clear as far as not only what exactly you want to do, but when exactly you want to do it. So let's say your goal is to make, you know, $50,000 a month, and you have to be very clear on at what month you want this figure to start. You understand what I'm saying? You can't just say, I want to make $50,000 a month this year. I want to make $50,000 a month starting this fall. You know, you're giving yourself a very wide window. If you want to be very successful, it's very important for you to be clear on your target, to know exactly what you're looking to accomplish. Okay, you want to be clear. Once again, you want to be clear, and that is, okay, let's say, you know, I want to make $50,000 a month starting the month of October. And so what's necessary for you to do is to also put it somewhere where you can see it on a regular basis, you know, so that you won't forget that goal. Because our mind thinks in pictures. We don't necessarily think in words or things of that nature. Our mind thinks in pictures. So you want to put it up where you see it often, whether it be on your bathroom mirror, if it's on your steering wheel. If you want to go ahead and put it, you know, on your ceiling in your bedroom. So when you wake up in the morning, your goal is right there, plastered on your ceiling, you know, someplace where you're definitely going to see it every single day. And I will also advise you to put it in a place where you take some type of voice notes, you know, whether you have it in your laptop or whether you have the voice notes in your cell phone, where you can play your goals back to you. Because what it is it's a reminder to help you stay sharp. It's a reminder to help you stay focused. And it's best to record it in your own voice so that you can be able to be that much more driven, that much more motivated. It's something about us hearing our voice. And I don't know if it's because of the fact that our voice is the main voice that we hear every single day, all day, and we're most familiar and most comfortable with that voice. So when that voice speaks positivity to you, it's easier to believe because it's you. And I think another thing about it is it takes you back to the mindset that you had when you made that recording. So you remember how excited you were. You remember how driven you were. You remember how focused you were, how amped you were when you made that recording. And you're reminded of that when you go ahead and listen to it, whether it's at the gym, whether it's in your commute, you know, back and forth to work or to your business, whether it's on the plane or anywhere that you are. You know, it just does something to you. It wakes something up inside you, and it kind of, you know, like I said, can even help you refocus so that you can be able to zone in so much more on that goal or on those goals that you put in the recording. And, you know, so you definitely want to be clear about the goal. You definitely want to write the goals down. You definitely want to put your goals where you can see them on a regular basis. And it'll be great if you can, you know, have an accountability partner to where, and this is something I'm recently learning, with your accountability partner, you can say, okay, if I don't accomplish this goal by this date or this time, then what will be the penalty? You understand what I'm saying? So in some cases, some people would say, okay, if this goal doesn't work out, or if I don't reach this goal by this certain date or by this certain time, you know, I'm going to give my best friend $500, or I'm going to give this amount of money or this amount of time to charity. You know, I'm going to not watch my favorite show. I'm not going to stream my favorite show for a month, or whatever the case may be. And, you know, when you're setting these goals, another thing to keep in mind, I'm moving kind of fast, is that you want to go ahead and break it down in bite sizes. Your strategy, your game plan, how you're going to accomplish this goal. What am I going to do every day? What am I going to do every week? What am I going to do every month? Or what do I have to do every day, every week, every month? And come up with the best list that you can in order to be able to accomplish this goal. Now, it's okay if down the road you're seeing that it's not yielding the results that you want it to yield, so you might have to change some things. It's okay to change that to-do list, to do what do I need to do every day? What do I need to do every week? What do I need to do every month? It's okay to change that to-do list in order to be able to place yourself in a position where you know you're on track, because it's going to build your confidence in yourself. It's going to build your confidence in your belief in your ability to reach that goal or those goals. And it's going to also wake something up in the people that support you, because they're going to see, oh, wow, he's not playing. Oh, she's not playing. Or they're really doing this. And what could happen is, you know, they could step up and help. Or if the opposite happens, if that individual or those individuals decide that, you know, what they got going on is more important and they decide to get in the way, then you're going to be that much more focused, because you're doing what you need to do on a regular basis, and getting closer to that goal places you in a position where you start to see it, you start to feel it, and you start to crave it. So it's going to get to the point where you're not going to be satisfied unless you have it. Now, let's say, worst case scenario, you don't meet that goal when you initially set, the date you initially set. There are no emergencies. It's okay. Reset the goal and do it until you place yourself in a position to where your hands are raised in victory. Okay, so get good if you need to, because sometimes factors come into place that's out of our control. Now, if it's something that's within your control, then hopefully you're very good at kicking your own butt. Or two, you're going to go ahead and do what you needed to do, what you promised to do if you didn't accomplish that goal. And then three, you can sit down and you can figure out, okay, what do I need to adjust? What do I need to change in order to be able to go ahead and reach this goal? And you reset that goal and you do what you need to do to accomplish that goal. Don't say, you know, the first time around, if you don't make it the way you thought you would, that, oh, maybe this is not for me, so on and so forth, or maybe it's just not the right season, or so on and so forth. No, go for it. Especially if you know that this is something that you're supposed to do at that time. Go ahead and make it happen, because the fact of the matter is, it's better to set a goal and to miss a goal than to not set a goal at all and you're just kind of in limbo every single day, every single year, every single decade. Because what's going to take place is it's not going to happen. Why? Because you didn't set it. You didn't set it, so it's not going to happen. You didn't give God something to work with. You didn't set that goal. You didn't give your support system something to work with. You didn't give yourself something to work with. So it's very important to set that goal and make sure that you are celebrating even those small victories along the way. And that's another reason why it's important to set up small goals on the way to that big goal. It's going to keep your mind positive. It's going to keep you in a good headspace. It's going to keep you in a good focus, and it's going to help you to get there. So hope I shared something that would help somebody. This is something that is very important for all of us to be able to focus in on, because there are some of us who have had experiences where we tried to set goals in the past and things didn't work out according to plan, and then we kind of feel like, well, what's the point? But a good question to ask yourself is, well, what have you accomplished since then? What have you accomplished since you stopped setting goals? Because it's not going to be advantageous for you to give up, to quit, to throw in the towel, to choose to not set goals anymore. Because every time you seem to set goals, then something always gets in the way. I remember hearing Myron Golden, and I don't think I'm going to get this quote exact, but he was just talking about how, you know, when you are finding your purpose, or when you are setting your plan of action, then what ends up happening right away all the time is here comes some type of interruption, or here comes some type of disruption. It happens every time when you set out to say, okay, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to accomplish. Then right away, boom, here comes some kind of, you know, distraction. Here comes some kind of disruption or some kind of obstacle. And what I believe we should do, we should take that as motivation, deal with it, figure out a way to overcome it, right? And so that's another victory for us to be able to celebrate. So then you're on your course to accomplishing your goal. So then, you know, if something else was to come up, you know how to handle it. You know how to deal with it. You're not going to let it stop you. You're not even going to let it slow you down. But you're going to be zoned in on that goal, so much so that nothing is going to be able to hold you down. Nothing's going to be able to hold you back, no matter how close, how far. If it's a family member, if it's a friend, if it's an enemy, if a frenemy. You understand what I'm saying? If it's some type of, you know, medical emergency or natural disaster, you know, you're going to do whatever it takes in order to be able to accomplish that goal. So I wish you the best. Keep your head up, set your goals, get them accomplished, and share with somebody else how you've gotten that success. If you like this video, please like it, comment, share, and let's build together, because there's specific goals that I'm pushing to accomplish myself. So at some point, you're no longer going to see, you know, me posting from this small space here. It's going to be from a bigger building, a better setting, and it's coming soon. Okay, so I will talk to y'all later. Y'all stay positive, stay peaceful, stay prosperous. Peace.